So just state your name and what it is that you do here.
All right, so my name is Brian, and I'm the floor director.
My name is Ian. I'm the lead anchor and the face of the news station.
My name is Antoine Vivet, and I'm the sound engineer of this show.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I'm the resident meteorologist at the station.
All right, great.
I'm Tristan. I work the teleprompters, I do the lights, and sometimes they have me clean up after the broadcasts.
So what's this for? Did the higher-ups get you guys down here to babysit us for a little bit?
No, we're just genuinely curious how a typical newscast runs on the daily.
All right, well, that's nice. Don't expect anything out of the ordinary, though. We run a pretty tight ship here.
Ready? All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
My name is Matt. I'm the director up there, and I'm not ready for today. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you a story. In first grade, every single day, I would tell the teacher I need to go to the bathroom. I'd come back, tell her there was blood in my stool, just so that I could go home early. I did that every single day for the whole entire year. They never thought once of it. I really wish I could do that right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ian Hoffman, once again bringing you the weekly news that you can trust.
I auditioned to be Ian. I guess, his mustache is a little better than mine, but I don't know. It's nothing spectacular. It's not great.
On the schedule today, we have an update on the newly passed tax bill in Massachusetts, the developing situation in China, coverage of New England sports, the most up-to-date information on Massachusetts weather, and an exciting in-person interview with Hollywood star Matthew Hicks. Let's jump right into it. Our first point of interest is the new tax policy passed by Massachusetts State Senator Matthew Moore. The new rule will increase taxes by...
Hi, I'm Richard. I play the cameras and I really enjoy being here.
These people, the energy out here, it's so great. And I don't know where else I'll be working beside this place, because these people are my family. They are my ride or die. So dream come through as a cameraman, and I'm really enjoying this. Thank you so much. I love you all, guys. Thank you.
I hate all of them. Every single little thing that they do pisses me off.
The overall reaction to the recent policy has been all but positive. A group of protesters rallying against the tax increase have gathered outside the State House to state their dissatisfaction. Although the opposition has been very vocal about their disdain, it seems like the lawmakers aren't going to budge on the proposal. So prepare to limit your heater use, take some quick showers, and put on a sweater this winter, because it's going to cost you a bit more than it did last year. In more dire news, a group...
How you doing? I'm Sam, and I'm lead sports anchor.
Has questioned the encroachment by Chinese officials.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on Sam.
That's good. 4, yes, that's good. 5, yes, that's good. He's good. 6, 7. He's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
All he does is just talk about how he needs more money, and it's exhausting to hear.
Oh, he's always late. At least I showed up. My presence is here.
The United States has questioned the encroachment by Chinese officials and warns the nation that if any further advancement occurs, there will be major consequences. Will there be yet another conflict in the East? Will America launch any preventative measures to ensure peace? These questions and more will hopefully be answered in our upcoming episodes as we allow the events to unfold, so stay tuned, folks. And now that we have our worldly update over with, let's go over to the weather with our resident meteorologist, Tomas Shevsky.
Thanks again, Ian. And ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Tomaszewski here. It's not Thomas Tomaszewski. It's not John Tom. It's Jonathan Tomaszewski. Everyone around the studio is getting my name messed up, and it's starting to irritate me. We'll be seeing nighttime come earlier and earlier throughout the season, as well as more cloudy days. This week, it looks like we're going to get some light rainfall in the east, but it will slow down before it reaches the Worcester area. I'm AMS certified in the weather department. The map's poorly drawn in Massachusetts. It's horrible design, everything. As the temperature drops and winter rears its ugly head, we won't be seeing any snowfall for quite some time. There definitely won't be any snowstorms around the weekend, so we can thank our lucky stars that shoveling out our driveways can be delayed for another week. That's all for the weather. Stay safe out there, New England. Back to you, Ian.
Thanks, Jonathan. Hopefully the winter season isn't too harsh on New England when it comes to the amount of snow we're getting. Coming up, we have an update on the New England sports scene, an exclusive one-on-one interview with renowned actor Matt Hicks, who has just wrapped up filming on the upcoming biopic, The Sober Man Who Drinks a Little. Now here's a word from our sponsors.
All right, we're on to commercial. Hey, so we're gonna need you to fill in for sports.
What?
Yeah, I know it's last minute, but we're running a skeleton crew right now. You know, we only have 2 camera operators. The guy on the teleprompter barely shows up. They cut my Entertainment Weekly segment just because they said I was too ugly for TV. You know, we don't even have someone operating the lights, all right? So if you do this, I promise you get that bonus you've been asking for.
You know I know bare minimum about sports though. Like, what are we even gonna talk about?
I don't know, Celtics or something? Listen, Sam is really easy to bounce off of, so if you ever feel cornered, just smile, nod, and go, I completely agree.
All right, I'll do it. But I better see that damn bonus though.
Yeah, you will, I swear. Whenever I need people to do what I tell them to do, I just tell them that I'm gonna put a good word in for their bonuses, and then they cooperate a little bit. I know it's a little scummy, but it gets what needs to be done. And, you know, like, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Did I just hear you say that he was going to ask for a bonus and you give it to him?
No.
Okay, good. But good news though, we got Matt Hicks is here.
Oh my God, Matt Hicks?
Yeah, we got him.
Here we go.
Yeah, we got him. But one thing though, he does think we are WCVB.
WCVB? He can think we're Fox for all I care, you know? Keep him in there and keep him happy.
All right, got it.
Hey, audio guy, come here. You want to get this party started?
No, saying same thing. I'm all set. And how did you get this in here?
Let's just say the good old prison pocket. I was originally supposed to play Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. Mary Herron, the director, for those of you who do not know, told me that I just so naturally fit into the role and that she really just saw Patrick in me. That's the same reason I got fired.
Hey, what was it like working with Scorsese?
Let me be real with you, the guy's a hack. He casts me to play a drunk and then expects me to show up stone cold sober. I mean, he works with De Niro, but he can't see the greatest method actor in the, like, east of the Mississippi right in front of him. He's so overrated.
Oh, great, Matt. Okay, Matt. So, you want like a water? Okay, you're all set there. Like food, maybe some better clothes, or some deodorant, maybe. So I'm trying to direct the show live, and Matt comes in, butt-ass drunk, and he's asking me if I have a drink. No, does it look like I got a drink in my goddamn hands? Okay. All right, everyone. Places, we are starting in 15. All right.
We're supposed to be professional here. I'm wearing a tie, for God's sakes, you know? But when people don't show up for work and they're like, hey, we need you for sports, I wasn't briefed on this. No one told me what I was supposed to be covering, all right? And God forbid I actually had to talk a little bit. I had no idea what I'd say. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll continue our regular news update, but before that, we will be joined by our New England sports extraordinaire, Sam Holguin, to discuss the various ongoing seasons. Sam, how are you doing today?
I'm feeling great, Ian, you know?
Good to hear.
Ready to talk about some sports?
Absolutely. There's nothing I would like to do more than talk about sports.
So let's begin by talking about the Pats, right? Coming off a disappointing 8-9 record season in 2022, I don't think anyone expected the Pats to be in this situation. They find themselves in
Everybody here is not professional. People don't show up on time. People don't do their jobs right. You know, I'm over here still tripping on wires everywhere. Yeah, right. But
the defense is at a complete disarray. And it seems like Belichick has no idea to take control. and lead the team out of this hole. What do you think is the right route for this team? What should they do?
Yeah, I completely agree, Sam. I think they have to throw the ball a bit further and they have to run it faster. Most importantly, the defense has got to be stronger and more secure when it comes to stopping the offense.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to give my segment, My whole family's watching. Everybody's watching. This is live. And it's completely distracting me from my whole project, from my whole segment. Do you think the Pats should tank the rest of the season? Should they do it in the pursuit of a higher draft, right? Potentially, right? To potentially pick up a better QB like Caleb Williams or J.J. McCarthy. Someone that, will give an appropriate replacement for Mac Jones.
Yes.
Come on. All right. So let's talk about the Celtics then. All right, let's talk about the Celtics.
It's getting sickening. It really is. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Starting off strong, right? With a record of a 12-4, the Celtics are looking really, really healthy, really impressive.
At least I talked to the boss about getting me that pay raise, and I think he's coming around. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. But I think he's starting to notice the value I bring in.
So in the end, do you think Rob Williams and Marcus Smart, were their trades worth it or no?
You guys hear that?
Hey, my God! This is on. They can hear you.
Give me one more.
Sure.
Well, it sounds like the trade was in the best interest. In the best interest of the team.
All I asked for was a cheese Danish from Starbucks, right? In the morning, as soon as I come in here. But we can't eat. What is this? And they're not letting me eat? And they got Antoine up there eating chips?
I love snacks and I really need to eat. We have been here since 5 a.m. and no meal, no snack. I really need to eat, so bon appétit.
So what would you say are the biggest weak spots surrounding the Celtics right now?
Well, you mentioned Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, so probably them, right?
No, they're two leading scorers on the team. They're actually carrying everybody in the game. Okay, great. Is there any Boston sports team, that you have a basic knowledge of?
I watch a little bit of golf. I like Phil Mickelson. He's from Boston, right? Isn't he?
No. He's from Southern California.
Oh. Well, I completely agree with you.
Okay. I think that's gonna wrap up our sports segment for the day. Thanks for listening, guys. We're just gonna close this segment out.
Thank you, Sam. Folks, it seems we have some breaking news. Word from Washington details that President Joe Biden's dog, Major, has just escaped the White House grounds and is causing havoc just outside the gates. Groups of tourists and protesters alike have all attempted to contain the German Shepherd to no avail. The crowd tried to huddle around the dog in order to use their massive numbers to trap it, which almost proved a success until Major noticed Pete Buleg walking his two dogs, Truman and Buddy. Could it have been influenced by political motivation? I suppose we'll never know.
They call me down here at 3 a.m. just to set up the lights. I'm running off 4 hours of sleep, and now they're telling me I have to run the teleprompter too.
The National Guard was called to the scene, and were able to subdue the dog. Before we could cause any more panic, a peaceful resolution to what could have been extremely damaging situation, former President Donald Trump had this to say about the scene. If he can't control his own dog, what makes you think he can control the country? Some truly wild things are happening in our government, folks.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back with you after these messages.
Jesus, what the hell was that?
3 minutes, everyone. 3 minutes.
What are you talking about?
The thing with the teleprompter, you basically ruined the whole segment.
Listen, man, you've had me working here like a dog since 3 o'clock in the morning. I've been doing the lights, I've been doing the teleprompter, I've been setting everything up. I'm exhausted. I don't know what you're expecting from me.
Just do your job, man.
I don't know who you're talking to like that.
I'm the floor director.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
I don't have time for this. I gotta make sure that Matt Hicks is doing okay. You know, doing my job.
Whatever, man.
You should be doing it. I didn't even want to be a floor director. Listen, I want to be a botanist. I got into college with a herbology major, and I just wanted to do that. But they just said, you gotta be involved with the news. The news is where it's at. Yeah, okay.
So anyways, before he could say you're fired, I'd already spent half the money on drugs, alcohol, ladies, and well, the point of the story is, you name it, I've done it.
Okay.
Or her.
Oh, all right. But did Spielberg ever try to get back at you though?
Well, yeah, of course. He blackballed me so hard I couldn't even get into most indie films, not to even mention blockbuster movies.
Okay.
You know, I was originally supposed to be in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wow. Oh, really? Who are you supposed to be?
Oh, I was supposed to be Frodo.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see that. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I hate to break up this party, but Hicks, you gonna be ready to come down when we need you?
Hell yeah, man.
Okay. We're going live in 1 minute, so I'll call you down. when we need you.
Yeah, you do that.
All right, let's go.
You do that.
We spent 10 grand, which is 90% of our budget here, to get this Hicks guy on our show, and he's making a fool out of us. What does he do? What does he even do? He's been in 2 movies, and one of them was an indie film, and then the other one was a porn.
I'm just saying, I don't know how they don't have a craft service table down here. I feel like we've been asking for it for years.
Absolutely, man. I think just some crepes, some crackers, or even a curry machine would do, you know?
Anything. I mean, they've been blaming it on the budget, and I don't know, they just, any excuse.
I don't know, man. Does that, like, look a little loose to you? I don't know.
Jesus Christ, guys, what are we doing, you know?
What?
All right, we gotta get it together, all right?
Uh-huh.
Let's go, place everybody. All right, let's bring down Matt.
To be quite frank with you, what we cover, 90% of it's not even news. It's all BuzzFeed. TMZ is a better news outlet than us.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. He's the star of Taylor Sheridan's frontier show, Yosemite, and the subject of the new biopic, The Sober Man Who Drinks a Little. Join us in welcoming Matthew Hicks.
Hey. Hi, Ian. It's nice to be here.
Well, thank you for coming. It's very nice to have you here. How are you doing today?
I'm
Doing fantastic, dude. You seem great.
Great. So let's jump right into the question. So, Taylor Sheridan, director of Yellowstone, Hell or High Water, and 1883. So, how do you come into contact with Sheridan?
Okay. So there's actually a very interesting story there.
I'm not wearing these sunglasses to look cool or edgy or anything. These lights are so bright, whenever I look around, my eyes hurt because of how hungover I am.
I was at a party at Mark Wahlberg's house.
Drinking a bit, and
Usually I see there were only couple burger sliders left. Come on, guys, this is unprofessional.
I'm sorry, what was going on? I just kind of blanked out for a second.
Before I get there, this big cowboy-looking dude barges his way through the line and steals the sliders right from under me. We're on the ground. I'm elbowing him in the back of the neck. He just starts pounding on my face like some kind of gorilla.
They have me interviewing some Hollywood star. I'm pretty sure he's a filmmaker from down the road. They're just slapping Hollywood on it so that we get more views.
And then Sheridan walks over, looks at me, and says, "You'd be perfect for my new show." We've been great pals ever since. He's a really great guy. We get along like that.
Do you have a favorite director or actor that you've worked with?
To be honest, there's not many. I'm not sure if you've heard this, but I can be pretty contentious to work with.
Yeah, and I've definitely heard some stories. Can we talk about some of that contention that you brought up?
Sure. You think I want to be here? I make like $6,000 a week, which doesn't sound that good now that I say it out loud.
They just want to maintain control to fill up their own egos. Speaking of fill up, let's get this party started. You mind if I take a little swig?
You're gonna do that now.
Oh yeah, buddy.
All right. You don't think it handicaps you in any way or makes you more irritable?
No, it's a good thing.
Okay. Whatever helps. Do you mind just putting it away for now?
No, I think it's good right here.
Okay, whatever. All right. So what do you think is the hardest part about your work?
It's hard to explain the intricacies of the industry to plebeians such as yourself.
Okay, are you not a fan of the studio?
It's not really that impressive. Plus, there's no craft services, so it's kind of a big thumbs down.
Richard is really getting on my nerves. I'm the talent. I should be the center of attention. But he always wants to focus on the host.
You see, my skills are very evident. My close-ups are tight. The mediums,
And so you've got this new biopic coming out, The Sober Man Who Drinks a Little, emphasis on the little, where the story is about you and you also star in it as yourself. It's my understanding that you also wrote this story as well, correct?
Yeah, I did. What of it?
So when was the moment you thought to yourself, the world needs to hear this story?
Well, I was driving down California 1 at dawn, and all of a sudden, I see this emperor penguin waddling its way across the street. It startles the hell out of me, so I quickly swerve out of the way, because there's a penguin, and end up losing control of my car and bursting through the water. Stuck! With half my car dangling over a 300-foot cliff, right over the Pacific coastline like it's some James Bond film or something. I climb out.
I hate Richard. I really do.
And when I look back, the penguin is gone.
It's a pretty insane story. You really thought you saw an emperor penguin?
I know I saw an emperor penguin, my amigo.
In California.
So Joseph Smith says that he saw some golden tablets, and he becomes a prophet. When I see a penguin walking down the highway while nobody else happens to be around, I have a drinking problem.
And you're telling me that your drinking isn't an issue?
You know what? You've had it out for me as soon as I sat down here. You sound exactly like Robert Zemeckis when he kicked me out of Forrest Gump because I said that Forrest Gump was too stupid to be a real person.
You would have absolutely ruined that movie. You're no Tom Hanks by any stretch.
Why don't you take your $12 an hour crew and stop wasting your producer's money and time and file for bankruptcy already?
Why don't you get your washed up career and get the hell out of my studio before I throw you out myself?
Gladly. Enjoy the rest of your broadcast. I'm sure your 50 viewers definitely are.
Sure, enjoy starring in Hallmark Christmas movies for the rest of your pathetic career.
You're all a bunch of losers. You're a loser. You're a loser.
Sorry about that, folks. We thought we invited a professional actor for an interview, but instead we got a professional alcoholic. We'll return to the news after a couple more messages from our sponsors.
All right, we're on a commercial. Jesus, that was rough.
You're telling me. Okay, well, we got 4 minutes left of airtime.
You know what? We should just end it for all I care. This has been a complete
Okay.
God damn it! Can we just get these stupid cables wrapped up? About to have an aneurysm!
Oh, what's up, Richard?
Hey.
And I feel like we haven't been in contact today. You doing good? Yeah, so I've been telling them for years to get smaller, less thick wires. Like the cables are as big as like a mammoth foot. If you could probably get cables for $15, $20 that are thinner than that, I don't know why they don't do it. Let's get back to work, everybody. You are not pathetic, okay? You're a winner.
You're not a loser. You're cool. People respect you, all right? Now get out there, show them how much they respect you.
Brian's supposed to be my right-hand man, right? He's supposed to delegate people on the ground floor. It's just, I can't do this anymore.
What the hell? Where'd everybody go?
Hey, Richie! Yeah, look, I got a party that I'm going to.
Brian, they're gone. Everyone left. I don't know what to do. What do you mean? Where'd they go? I don't know!
You can invite all those other guys. I have had a bad day. They've had a bad day. You know what? At a party, maybe we get along better.
Dude, we gotta do the closing segment! Well, who are we gonna get? I don't know, you do it! I'm not gonna do it, you do it!
Yeah, if you want to come, just let me know.
Well, who do we got? There's nobody here! Nobody here!
Holy!
Hear Matt laugh, it throws me every time.
That was bad. That started out good, but ended up bad, I think.